Brett, what's going on, brother?
Hunter,
Dude,
not a lot.
Welcome to a surprise. This is what I call a pop-up stream. Okay.
Mhm.
This is a pop-up release notes with my new Tuesday co-host, Brett.
That's news to me. Just kidding. Yeah. No, we've tried to go live a couple times and things have happened. The internet went down and stuff. So yeah, hopping in I'm on the same time zone as you now. Usually this is earlier for me, but I'm in Missouri now. So it's 3:00 both places, right?
Dude, how long are you in Missouri?
Late stream for me. 2 months.
2 months. Okay, cool.
2 months, bro. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a long time to be in Missouri.
It is a long time. We bought land though, so I'm about to be here a lot longer. Bought land down the street. So about
Wait. You bought land, so you're gonna be longer than two months?
No, it's about to be longer. No, so we were here for 2 months. We have the whole Arizona family coming in where I live most of the time. And we're looking to maybe make this thing like more permanent over here in the land of the free. So yeah, we bought some land and we're gonna build something. So
hell yeah, dude.
I haven't seen it yet. Haven't laid eyes on it yet, but it's down the street.
Dude.
So we'll see.
Dude, anything to escape the heat of Arizona. Like,
oh dude, it's hell right now.
The couple times I've been to Phoenix, I'm like, get me out of here. Like I'm too white and this is too hot. Like I just can't do it. I'm not built for it.
Might as well stick your head into the oven. I remember one time, not to I'll digress, but I think we were installing a car seat or something in the car. We were on some blacktop and I looked down and my feet had melted to the blacktop.
Hell yeah.
And I had tar on the bottom of my shoe. Yeah, it's terrible.
That's a good day right there.
It's awful.
Well, dude,
yeah, we're gonna build some little something in Bolt today, huh?
Hell yeah, dude. We're gonna build some stuff in Bolt today. I guess I gotta touch on something. So how do you like my clickbaity ass title for the stream today? Designers are getting roasted.
You've been clickbaity all over, bro.
Dude, I'm having fun with it. I'm not.
It's fun, right?
It's fun. I would say that I'm like white hat clickbaiter, right? I'm not like black hat clickbaiter. Okay.
Okay.
You know, what's that fucking asshole that you just shared the other day? And yes, he is a fucking asshole. The font guy.
Like, how'd you miss that?
I don't know. But as soon as I was like, that's our logo. We designed that.
I knew it was.
It made me very angry.
That's what sparked the entire tweet. And I had it in the back of my pocket for a long time, and I'm like, it's due time for this.
Yeah, I want to pull this up actually. Where is it? It was oh, here it is. So you tweeted out this. Let's share this so people know what's what. You tweeted out this right here. So this Pietro Bowden, guy's running one of the smartest games on X, 60,000 follow Pietro for free fonts, whatever. And I noticed this. I'm like, wait, super intelligent. Like we did off menu designed that brand. Like this whole thing is us.
Yeah.
And so I did not mince words with
I
this
saw
fella,
that.
which I wonder if he blocked me. No, he hasn't blocked me.
No. No.
But I also noticed that he has not stopped 2 minutes ago.
He didn't. He did it that day, man.
2 hours ago. He's got this stuff just like queued up. He's got
He
to,
does.
right?
He has it queued up. He has it queued up. Yeah, had it not been for the super intelligent logo, intelligent, which one? I don't know which one it is.
Intelligent.
I wouldn't have noticed it. But I mean, I fell victim. I've been bookmarking this guy's fonts forever, but I never went back, just like everybody. Never go back and do bookmarks. Never went back to actually get any of them. And then when I finally did, I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, what's that? You know, I didn't. So yeah. He messaged me, he DM'd me. I haven't really read through it. I honestly don't care to. I don't know if there's much you can really say.
Did he DM you and say, no, Brett, no, don't roast me?
Let's see what he said. I don't even know what he said. He said, thanks for your post about many comments talking about I decided to stop taking fonts from Pinterest. I don't know what Pinterest do with it because there are a lot of people's work there and they rarely give credit to the creators. Of course, it's my fault for not having stopped this before, but I'll get fonts that are really fonts so as to not bother anymore. I'll get fonts that are really fonts so as to not bother any more designers / artists. And the last little bit, I tried to contact the owner of the website who's trying to identify the source, but unfortunately didn't respond, so I deleted the post anyway. That's all. That's what I said. Yeah.
I'll get fonts that are really fonts.
I'll get fonts that are really fonts.
It's like saying I'll sell you a hamburger that's actually beef and not horse. Like
I mean, I wanted to give him a piece of advice after that because I'm like, dude, you're on to something, right? Like he obviously is finding these graphics somewhere that have these sick fonts and like just identify those fonts and share them. You know, like you don't gotta run this whole free font scheme. I don't give a shit if they're free or not.
Dude, yeah, so. Like just what the fonts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I thought the super intelligence logo was hilarious. That was funny.
Well, whatever, dude.
The roasting just occurred.
Ethan, steal our stuff. The what?
It's fine. Ethan said he was getting roasted. I said the roast just occurred.
That was part of the roast. So I feel like we have to roast people today, though. I feel like part of our build with Bolt session.
We should.
We have no choice but for people to submit their sites.
Genius.
And we will roast you while we're here. So if you would like a free roast, submit it and we'll roast it.
Hell yeah. Uncensored.
Tommy said meta tuning in.
I don't know what that means. Tommy uses words that I don't quite understand.
Tommy's getting really cool. He's like getting.
He's got the lingo down. I know.
Yeah, he's got the clothes, the lingo, the garage
in front of our eyes. Yeah.
Hey,
Tommy, I have a piece of advice for you, bro. Okay. Every time one of your videos pops up on my feed, I see your neck down. Bring that camera down a little bit because I have to click into it to full screen it to see your face. Otherwise, your head's cut off.
So he's a headless horseman.
But bro, Tommy's going off.
There he is. All right, let's take a look. So we are here today. We are gathered here today, our beloveds, to talk about Roast GPT. And we are actually going to roast some people. We might do a mixture of roasting with this and ourselves, but I'm going to play a little game here. So Priyank shared Priyank.cv. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Priyank.cv, and this is a feature request I might add here that we should have to where you can add a URL and get your URL.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That'd be sick.
Yeah.
I'm taking a screenshot of Priyank's stuff. I'm going to upload the image. to roast GPT. I'm going to say this
Dude,
is
you did some
a
work on this.
portfolio website for a Webflow developer. Hell yeah, I did, dude. What do you think I am? Lazy? Come on.
It looks just like the design, man. I expect you to like be a little creative and
Nah, man.
branch off.
I'm giving you your credit where credit's due. Now it's not perfect. We got some stuff to fix. But our boys at Bolt have come through for us. This is pretty legit. This took me like, I'm kind of embarrassed to admit how long this took because it took no time at all. Oh, come on. This is like serving me raw chicken and expecting a standing ovation. A portfolio website, more like a snooze fest on the internet. First off, that headline, stacking pixels, about as appetizing as cold leftovers. You're a Webflow developer, not a pancake artist, right? Then why does the site feel like a flat, uninspired stack of blandness?
I gotta pull this up.
Get out of my
See what it
kitchen,
actually-
this mess. This is great.
Yeah. We got to try out some different roasters. I think we've only done Gordon Ramsay. Have we done? Do we have anything else?
So we're gonna get creative today with this. So, your design here, you called for these boxes to be the same height.
Yeah, I wasn't sold on that last screen though. I mean, I probably only spent like 45 seconds on it. So,
Well, do you want to pull the people up the designs and we can roast your designs live on the internet and then
oh yeah,
figure out what iterations we need to make?
mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We don't know how much we want to tweak things, but we can make things bigger in general, probably. Let's see. Am I able to share my screen? Probably so.
You should be able to, yeah.
Boom, boom, window, boom, boom. All right. I'm going to pull you over here. Yeah, so this was the screen in question. Yeah, I mean, we could do something entirely different here, but the idea is with that, these would probably be the same height and that this would be like vertically scrollable or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or we just change it entirely.
Mm.
Do we have this section? I didn't see that section in there, like a in-between state.
No,
It
I
just
didn't
went
build
straight to
the loading indicator yet. We can, but I have not built it yet.
It's not necessary, but yeah, so this is a screen, and then I don't think we had this implemented yet either.
Which one? No, I have those buttons at the bottom, but not yet. Like the roast again and start over, they exist, but just not styled that way.
Yeah.
So we can add those.
Yeah. So that's you got. I mean, these all look very close from what I could tell.
Yeah, they're pretty close.
And it's just something we can do something different here, because I mean they are quite long. Simon Cowell roast. That's like 2005, Riley. No, he's still a judge. He's still on AGT. What are you typing?
I'm trying to learn about. I want to explore this URL feature, but I want to know how expensive it would be from an API perspective. Like if you could just paste in your site and it would browse the web and then basically snapshot your site and roast it. That's kind of, I think that would be a fun feature. But it might be really expensive. Because this is kind of meaningless to me.
That could have been
that play with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that could have been the feature, really.
Instead of an image.
Yeah. Because an image is like an extra step, right? Because you gotta frame it, save it, upload it.
Oh, it's saying it can analyze images from URLs just as efficiently as base64 images. Okay.
But I mean, is
well,
that
maybe we'll try
analyzing
this.
multiple images at once versus a single image? Like let's say
I
a
don't
URL has
know.
100 images, isn't it? Burning through 100 credits.
I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. I mean, the unfortunate thing is this is all being billed to my OpenAI account.
I'll send you a check.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep this private for now. We're not gonna let the public use it just yet.
Yeah.
And then we got to explore the leaderboard feature that we talked about.
Which, I mean, really, yeah, determining some sort of scoring system, which isn't accounted for in the design. I mean, it easily could be, but
yeah. Do you wanna do some design work there, bud?
yeah. Well, I mean, I guess we have to determine if we're sticking with this kind of split layout.
I kind of enjoy that split layout. I would assume it changes a little bit if we use a URL, but I'm not sure how much.
Yeah, but you could do. I think someone even linked to it. I don't know, cost wise, right? We're on a budget here, guys. As in, we have no budget.
We are fake MRR screenshot posters, and we have no money.
But yeah, if you could, I don't know if ChatGPT, probably a separate screenshot API tool, I would imagine, could populate a screenshot of the app or the website of the URL. It's kind of where do we stop, you know?
Let me see here.
Yeah, let's yeah, I was thinking this would we could do some sort of fade
I gotta
out,
tell
scroll, fixed height.
Bolt has gotten so much better since they rolled out Claude 4. Yeah, it's insane.
I have heard. I don't understand, but I've heard.
Why did that not work? Wait. Image URL. Okay, add https designjoy.co. Simon Cowell. I do have Simon Cowell as an option. I'm just going to throw that out there. Okay, there we go. 2 issues there. Okay, let's see if we can fix those. Are you going to do like a roast meter?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
I was thinking like a roast meter, and then if we can implement a leaderboard, like your position on the leaderboard. Number 45,000.
I don't think that would be that hard.
I mean, I mean, I don't know if we have if it's easy at that point to just display a leaderboard too somewhere as well, like on the bottom of it or something. I don't know.
I don't understand what's happening. Hold on. I really wish I could phone a friend and just
dude, you have a million tools at your disposal.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd hear you say that again.
I want to phone Eric Simons and be like, yo, buddy, what happens when I get these errors?
I know, right? He messaged me yesterday, and we might be doing some bolt design. We're doing some
that'd be
design stuff for him. I don't know what it is.
I like the sound of that. Use dark mode, please. We are using dark mode. What are you talking about? Look at this app. It's literally dark and on fire.
We had to use your stream today, man. But like my stream setup was pretty legit. I had this as a background. It was flaming.
Oh, you did?
On fire. Oh yeah. I
didn't know that. You should have told me that.
It's all good.
Wow.
It's all good. Took me a whole 5 minutes to do with Runway. So
dude, that's like one of those bumper stickers. That's like my other car is a Ferrari kind of thing. That's kind of what you just did. Like we're on this stream, but my other stream's better. It had a fire.
Oh no, it was just better it was gonna be better during the countdown, but after that it's the same, you know.
Shrit says you gotta use dark mode in Figma. It's killing his eye.
Huh? Oh, I have to
I
use
don't-
dark mode. I don't even know how to turn on dark mode. How do you turn on dark mode in Figma? I
don't
looked for
know.
it the other day and I gave up.
You gave up. You didn't ask ChatGPT how to do it.
Oh, I could have. I was
You
lazy.
could have, man. You could have.
I was lazy.
Just think in 6
Someone
months.
asked you
ChatGPT
how
will
you
just do it
created
for
the
you.
glowing pulses. Did you? I assume that's a video. That's what I would assume.
The what?
The glowing pulses on your background of the stream. People feel like they have to compliment you on your stream now that I talked mine up.
This is right. This is right. How did I create these? I don't know. That's how.
Go to
I don't know.
Shutterstock, go to video, type in pulsating background. You'll find
I
a
would
video.
assume that they were created in After Effects. Petter Knoll created these. I would say he did it in After Effects in like 2 seconds, knowing him. What if the roast section felt like an iMessage thread with your roaster texting you directly, complete with their profile pic and Lego style? They could even fire off memes roasting your design. Yo, Ian, that's kind of legit.
That's out of the box.
That's kind of legit. So I can talk shit to my roaster. That's kind of amusing.
Seems like a good way to run up a bill though, too, right?
That's true. That's true. Should we make people pay $1 per roast?
I know, right?
Just like, look, we're not making any money off this. We just need you to cover the API costs.
Yeah, there's like I think if we were to do that, if we were making a legit thing out of this, right? We'd have the free option that just allows you to just upload an image and get a roast, but if we wanted some like conversational pattern involved, I think we'd have to charge for that. For sure.
I like where you're headed here.
I don't know what what kind of terminology would signify that this is your leaderboard position. Okay, what do games do?
Burn, like burn degree, I guess. I don't know.
Burn degree.
Yeah, like 3rd-degree burn, but obviously you're gonna have to play at that conceptually a little bit.
Burn degree. Oh, I got you. Play on words there. Or like global rank or something. Global rank.
I like global ring.
That's pretty straightforward, right?
It's gotta be kind of funny though. Like,
I know. I want it to be funny, but I also want it to be clear what it is.
roast rank.
Roast rank. Yeah. That's
But then
more clear.
it's confusing. Are you trying to get a higher score or a lower score?
Well, that's what I'm trying to. Yeah. Yeah, because you would think lower would be. I don't know, actually. Lower would be worse.
Yeah.
It's almost as if like the base number would have to be like larger than 100, so you don't have like as many ties. It's like maybe it's like 1,000 or something. I don't know. Otherwise, it's gonna be so many ties. I don't know. We can figure that out later, but
That is an interesting conundrum, though. It's like how many.
I actually think a lot of people would be willing to pay $1 and even make a profit. I don't know.
Yo, this is crazy. Let's see if this works.
Oh, an info tooltip. Yeah, that's probably what we need.
Huh. Okay. That's boring as fuck. Hold on. This is wrong. I wish that you could do a stream like this. That was awesome. But it really is kind of boring. It's like one person working in Figma, one person working in Bolt. And like you kind of have to pay attention to what you're doing.
Yeah. It's not true vibe coding, is it?
No, you almost need like a court jester just to entertain the people.
Mm-hmm. I can by hand roast some of your guys' shit. How about that? Yeah, Hunter actually is productive.
There we go. Let's do that.
I don't have 25 clients, Fred. I have 0.
Fred Flintstone. Just say you have 24 clients and that's how you have time for this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if this works. Multiple fallback services. Okay. Website. Please work. Please work.
You streaming this Friday?
Yeah.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys are making moves. Like I gotta make sure.
Making moves. What are you talking about?
Well, you got freaking your hands in so many things, and Tommy's, obviously got his hands in so many things. Yeah. Just want to make sure I lose my Friday stream.
No, dude. Friday streams are here to stay. Big things are coming. Big things are coming for release notes on Fridays. What's going on, Victoria? Actually, genuine question. How are you guys client-wise since most of the industry I heard is kind of struggling? Off menu is busy as shit. I would assume Design Joy's cruising.
Dude, I am booked out until the 22nd of July. I don't have any calls available, so.
Yikes.
Doing okay.
I did you see that Jam today announced a $2,000 website package or a logo package?
Yes, I did. I wasn't super familiar with Jam. They actually, when I did a free logo lottery, they had submitted, and theirs was one of the ones I looked at. So that was my only, but I hadn't yet been familiar with them. Yeah, two weeks, $2,000 logo package.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's a little low. It's a little low and a little slow. Kind of an interesting angle.
Low and slow. I mean, that's fair because for 2K, it's like, okay, can I get it tomorrow?
Yeah, why do you need 2 weeks for that?
Yeah, it's pretty weird. I like those guys personally. I'm a fan of them, but I don't like that
runs
offer
it
whatsoever.
Who runs Jam?
Phil. I don't know. Phil. Fuck.
Is it Phil from Unfold? Oh, it is.
Yes. Yeah. Phil from Unfold.
He's a nice guy.
Lobanovsky. Yeah, they're super nice guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, super nice guys.
But Jam isn't Unfold though, right? Oh, it is. Jam is Unfold. Yes. Okay. I did not connect the dots there. Interesting.
Yep, that is them. Well, because Unfold is gone and now it's Jam.
Yeah. Yep. And then
I
they came
think.
out the subscription.
Well,
They
yep.
downsized. Let a bunch of people go. You picked up some of them, right? At least one. Of them.
Yep.
Jordan,
Yep.
right?
Yep. For a while, yeah.
Yeah, 2K is interesting. I mean, I guess teach their own.
Are you roasting some designs? I heard that you were going to roast some designs, but I've
Oh
seen
yeah. Let me. I gotta share a different screen because I have it set on Figma right now. So let me unshare this. Interesting conundrum that I'm going back. This is a side note. Unfold folded. Interesting side note, and I don't know if off menus ever dealt with this in this way, but things right now, I do get the sense that designers as a whole are struggling right now, like as far as agencies go, and there's a lot of reasons you can point to that.
Really,
there's a lot of reasons, yeah, but I have an interesting issue not being slow in the sense that my calendar, I only want to hop on so many like prospect calls a week. Like it really disrupts my entire workflow. And so I like to just reserve like a couple days, like just an hour and a half period to do them in. So it doesn't allow for many slots per week. And so my calls right now, like I said, are booked out a month from now. Well, the issue that I'm realizing, and I dealt with this many waves prior, would be that clients are waiting so long for the call that by the time it comes up, they don't show up. So it's an interesting thing for me because then I got to figure out, well, shit, do I open up more calls sooner so that I can get people like stoke the fire while it's hot? Like a month passes and you're going to be like on to the other thing. You're going to find somebody else. So I'm kind of dealing with the opposite problem where there's so much demand, but like it's so far booked out. And I got to figure out a way to handle that. It usually resorts to me just like opening up my entire week to calls. But yeah, I've noticed that.
Have somebody take the calls, man. That's what I do.
Yeah, I should. But if I did that, like I'm a one-man show, right? So if I do 20 calls a week, I can't afford to take on that many clients. So my calendar is what really sort of like stagnates and controls the chaos, right? So it's by design that way. So there's really no incentive for me closing deals sooner and quicker.
Yeah, what if you just took deposits though?
Could. Yeah.
Like, what if you were more transparent that like Design Joy has 3 openings on July 22nd, make $1,000 deposit, and we'll have a
That's true. Yeah, I never thought.
We'll
about
turn
that.
our 15 minutes into a kickoff call on that date.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting.
Get an AI to take your calls. Yeah, I don't think AI is good enough at that just yet.
Yeah, the calls are honestly really easy. I've done over 1,500 of them. Be in a coma and take those calls.
Dude, I wanna book a call just to troll you.
You should, man. Oh, that's the other thing, bro. Like the amount of people that book a call just to freaking test the Calendly link. Do you get those? Like they just want to test the widget.
Yeah, we don't get those anymore.
Man.
So I don't know what it is that's happened, but we've had this really nice thing to where we will get calls booked typically week of. So we don't I don't think we keep slots available in the future. So typically they're going to be like week of. And then they'll either convert that week or not. But see the thing that's interesting for us is because the higher price point, right? Like you could technically do projects for 8K, but we keep those really minimal. So it's 15 or more. But typically we do the quarterly commitments. And so we are, I would say, looking more towards like an LTV for customers closer to like 75 to 90,000. And so the call volume for us is probably a lot less than you, but it's been like really high signal, which is good.
Yeah, I mean, because it takes me several months to retain a client to get that kind of LTV. I mean, that's like what 10, 12 months a year. and rarely clients ever stick around continually for that long. So
Yeah. Yeah. It's a tough thing. Okay.
let's roast some designs. So can you enable my screen? All right, people in the
Yeah,
chat.
yeah.
Hunter is heads down building this thing in Bolt. And so we're gonna do. Post your portfolio, your recent project of yours, whatever it is that you want roasted, as long as you're okay being roasted. This is no Dan Petty roast, okay? This is a Hunter and Brett roast.
Speaking of, it looked like
So-
Dan got freaking in some nonsense the other day.
I'm staying out of that. I'm done. I'm staying out of it. Tommy
Tommy
tagged me and I'm
Gioco
like,
was
"Shit, Tommy."
not staying out of it. He was all up in it.
Yeah, I got to see all you guys in a few months. So stay kosher till then. Stay friendly.
Yeah,
Tommy don't
I
give
appreciate
a
that.
fuck.
Tommy doesn't give a fuck. Tommy's got that jarhead mentality.
He does. Tommy's on one right now, so he can't be stopped. But I laughed, I chuckled, but I didn't partake.
Fair.
So yeah, if anybody wants anything to be roasted or anything else, post it in the chat. I'll bring it up on stream. Tell you my honest opinion. I'm only gonna roast the design though. I don't want to have to read shit and all that good stuff. So
Okay. All right.
or post somebody
Roast it.
else's stuff.
Let's go.
We ain't got nothing yet.
What? There's all kinds of stuff if you scroll up.
Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, this stuff from previously I can go back to.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff.
Why? Okay. I'm always afraid when I pop one of these up on stream, it's going to be something bad. Okay. Are you kidding me? Look at this shit. It's another roast site. Funny guy.
This one's not nearly as good as ours.
Ours looks better. It's a piece of shit. Look, your footer's not even. Look at that. Look at that alignment or lack thereof. Terrible. To the meat and potatoes.
Tell me Shad CN designed your site without telling me Shad CN designed your site.
It's a good one. Who said that?
I'm just saying that's what this is.
Oh, you said that.
No, I said that. This looks like somebody went in. They're like, "This is my business," and then have like I don't know something like Lovable make it.
Yeah, this is like somebody like Lovable. Oh man, I love the rivalry going on right now.
It's old school, man. It's US versus EU. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. I'm all for it. Competition makes us better. Okay.
I think this is directly in Lovable, to be honest. Yeah. Now this art one, I'm kind of into this.
This is good. I like the weird. It reminds me of the Clay logo, which is making rounds right now. Kind of the rotated letters. Clean. I like this gray. This is what I would call the perfect button up here. You can't see it as well in stream, but surprisingly hard to get the padding right on these buttons like this, but great balance there. It's kind of like more, it's like Vercel. Vercel nailed it. I like this. What am I looking at? Let me in a second. So interesting. Okay. It's a studio. Subscription. $3,995 a month.
Cheaper than churned users.
Debatable.
You'll be surprised to know I vibe coded my first project The word would be proud, Adrian. Proud to know.
This is clean. I don't have much else to say. It's clean. I like it. Actually, no, you do show some work up here.
Yeah, showing work. Colorful.
It's work. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we get some illustration
Clean. It's
going on up
different.
there.
Yeah, you got like a little sidebar. Doesn't look like everything else. Yeah.
I'm vibing with it, dude.
I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10. And I'm like a hard guy to impress, so it's good. That's a good rating.
7 out of 10 from Brett.
7 out of 10. You know,
That's pretty good, man.
it's good. I wouldn't give my own site a 7 out of 10. So,
What would you give your own site?
I mean, I've been looking at it for the last 2 years. I don't know,
No, you just rolled out a new one not that long
like
ago.
a year. Has it been a year?
I don't know.
In terms of conversion, this is where it gets hard because then you start asking like, what are you ranking? Like in terms of conversion and clarity, I'd give it like a solid 8.5 out of 10. In terms of looking like a preschool site, 10 out of 10. In terms of just, appealing to the broader market, it's 7 out of 10 maybe.
Okay. It's
You're gonna love it or you're gonna-
very colorful.
It is very colorful.
It's got some color.
I took these gradients, overlaid a color on it, and did the whole blend. What is it called? It's a blend mode that just like makes everything just like boom, like pop. That's what it is.
Hell yeah,
Roll
dude.
it out.
I like it.
Yeah. I'd give it a 7. Let's look at this. Get Founder. Not a fan of the logo. It's just like a font. It's just a font. It's just yeah. You gotta do better there. Interesting. Clean as well.
I'm having some issues roasting URLs. Which
you're trying to right now.
Yeah, might. It's like a heavier API thing that's a little annoying. So we'll have to figure that out. Real user opinions, real product validation, Get Founder. Can we roast the name for a second?
Yeah. I roasted the name and the font.
Conceptually, I like the product. Conceptually. I used to spend a fortune on user testing back in the day. Usertesting.com. When we did a lot of enterprise work in the agency, we'd have to do a lot of that. It was a pain in the ass. What is this little logo next to Slack for you? In your
why do everyone ask me that? That's so funny. It's nothing, okay? Nothing.
What is it?
I'm supposed to see that.
Well, I asked because it looks like the super intelligent logo that we were talking about earlier.
Does it?
Yeah.
Let me look back at the super intelligent logo. It's not my product, by the way. I'm gonna tell you, but let me verify what you're saying first.
You see that?
What the hell?
Yeah, you see the mark?
Are you serious?
Yeah. That logo is like 2 years old.
It's an exact replica.
Yeah.
Like an exact replica.
Yeah. It's kind of weird.
That is weird. So this is I don't know his name. I can look through my DMs, but he built this product. It's out right now. It's public. I don't know how he's doing with it. It's called Ion. And he like I made a tweet at one point how like Bolt and these things should like do better with porting in like Figma files and stuff.
Yep.
And have a better like end result. And he DM'd me and he was like, bro, this is what I've been doing. And he sent me a link to his site, downloaded it. And then I never tried it out because it wouldn't get past me importing. Like first off, you have to import a GitHub project to even get to where you can do Figma stuff. Yep. And it wasn't working at the time. So I messaged him. I said, hey, bro, your tool's not working. And that was the last I spoke to him.
Yeah, I've heard
That
of
is
this.
that is an exact replica.
It's an exact replica of the Super Intelligent logo. I am filing trademark infringement. It's actually
I mean,
not
it's
for
not
me.
even-
A client would do that, but whatever.
But yeah, everyone always asks that. I need to get it off here. I don't use it. Never used it before. I tried.
Yeah, I'll put a logo on that dock.
What's that?
Yeah, I'll show you soon enough.
Service OS. Little Service OS.
Also, I'm curious. Why do you have Slack? You don't use Slack with your clients. What are you doing on Slack?
A little brand stuff.
Let's sleuth around Brett's business via
Brand
his dock.
stuff. No, I've been doing a lot of brand stuff. And none of it's actually like happened yet. But I don't know if I want to name names right now. But like some brands. Eric Simon's on there. You probably have the same thing.
A little something, a little slacky wacky. I know what you're talking about.
Might have a little framer in there. A little, this and that.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I
talking
have it. I don't understand Slack in the slightest.
I don't love Slack, to say the least. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is.
Yep.
Boy. Okay. All right, I'm gonna share this real quick. Back to old Bolt real quick. Sorry, roast GPT. Are you having a laugh at this disaster? Yeah. Not to mention that dull Lego background. So
that fire Lego background.
Yeah, I built these, but they're having some issues. So like website, for example, if I drop in designjoy.co, I can capture and roast. We'll use Simon Cowell. Turn on savage mode. Dude, Bolt just makes this stuff so easy. I kind of love it. But when I pull this up, my issue here is that I can't get it to display the site. Right? Like I'm running into this issue with actually capturing a screenshot of the site and displaying it here. So instead, we're looking at it, we're roasting it, but we're not getting a screenshot. So I need to fix that later.
Okay.
I'm not going to do that now. But yeah. Well, let's just say they'd have better luck trying to sell ice to Eskimos. So this was supposed to be Simon Cowell. The other thing that we have to do here, we've got to do personality prompting. I've got to figure out a way to like get it to understand what Simon Cowell would actually say and like impersonate him better to roast this stuff. I also think we need to make some issues. So this container, let's do this div should have a max height of 520 and the text should scroll within. Just do that. Scroll thin. Whatever. We'll kind of let that make a little modification here. Try and get it to work.
If that's 520, the box on the left looks taller than 520. No,
I don't know what it is. I didn't look at Figma to
well, I mean, I know what the design is, but I don't know what you implemented.
I told it to implement 570.
520. 520 should be it.
Yeah, it should be. We'll see. Okay, let's see. Come on. Roast result.tsx. A little TypeScript here, right here. See, we got our buttons down here. We're just going to make them pretty. Put them in on top of the image.
Or it can go below, either one.
Hey. Oh, wow. So, I mean, how tall is this other box? Oh, this other box is 570. Whoops.
Yeah.
Yo. What just happened to my Tailwind config, dude? Excuse me, sir.
This is where I get lost.
No. This is what you do. You just take a screenshot and you just fix this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's all I gotta do.
Technology.
Dude, I love when I like come and I play in Bolt because it's so drastically different from how I use every other tool. I like start using Bolt and I just act like I'm an idiot. I'm just like, just screenshot, fix this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like no rhyme or reason, just let Bolt
Makes-
do it all.
Yeah, it's like makes you feel lazy on one hand, but on the other hand, it's like
You're kind of
smart.
into it.
yeah, you're like, yeah. It's kind of like feels like you're like foregoing learning how to like do addition and subtraction in the name of just like adopting the calculator, and you're like, this might screw me over at some point, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Huh. I'm
It's
getting
like
the
Bolt
result.
is the calculator.
Let's see how this works. Okay, so here's our preview. Okay, so masterpiece of mediocrity. Whoa. Okay, there's our full screen. Hold on.
Is this going to be in beta?
This is currently in
I'm
beta,
kidding. You're
yes.
supposed to call me out on that, man. That
No,
went
I
right
saw
over
the
your head.
comment. I saw the
Oh,
comment.
okay.
Yeah. Actually, make it 570 pics tall. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab your design, and I'm gonna show you a magic trick.
Okay.
You ready for a Bolt magic trick?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna paste this image of what the button should look like, and then I'm gonna take another screenshot of what the buttons currently look like. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna paste both
Now,
those in here.
this is pretty complex here because we have that radio button that is also the design being roasted. So that might throw it off a little bit.
Ooh, I see.
I wonder. I mean, maybe not.
We'll figure it out. No, I'm going to describe it to you. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and, while it does this, I'm going to queue up the section. So I'm going to say is the image where you can see both the image that's been roasted and the text of the roast has the two buttons on the bottom. That's what you've implemented, and it's wrong. If you look at this other image, you can see that the buttons are at the bottom of the image preview, and one is left aligned, one is right aligned. Move the buttons up there to match the design perfectly. All right, that's it. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to tell it. I'm going to give it some images. I'm going to let it do its thing. I'm going to say enter, and we're going to see if it cooks. Okay. This is vibe coding.
Hell yeah. Ian already mocked up the chat interface. He
At
tagged
this
us
point,
in
it would have been faster to edit the code yourself to set the max height. Listen. Would it have been? Yes. Okay. But that's not allowed in this contest. Okay. All we're doing is prompting. Okay.
It's allowed. It's allowed.
Shh. Dude, I'm not about to go edit tailwind classes right now.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
I'm prompting, man.
Better
I'm
you
having
than
fun.
me. We're lazy.
If you saw what the rest of my desktop looks like, you'd be like, okay, yeah, you need a break. All right.
How late
here
do
we
you
go.
usually stay at the office?
I'm gonna leave here in just a little bit. I'm gonna leave in a few minutes.
You have a lot of traffic on the way home from there?
No, I live super close. But my wife's gonna go to bar. She's gonna go exercise, dude.
Oh, it's a
So I
bar.
gotta watch the kids. Yeah.
Cool.
And then I'm headed out of town to we're going to Lake House tomorrow. So
You got a lake house, eh?
no, I don't.
Or you're
My wife's
renting
trying to
a
talk
lake
me
house.
into. We just rent one. My wife's trying to talk me into buying.
Because you got the
one,
boat,
but
right?
Yeah. I'm not buying a lake house.
What lake you go to?
We typically go to Lake Geneva in Wisconsin. That's where I keep the boat.
Okay.
Now there are some fucking ridiculous houses on that lake, sir.
Oh, I'm sure.
All right, let's see if we got our buttons right. Come on, baby. Woo!
Wow.
No, it
I'm
didn't.
impressed.
No,
put
these
them
are.
down
This
there
is
too,
the
though.
image. These are down. Okay.
Mm.
The image looks much better, but we need to make sure that those buttons are in that div that contains the image. Right now, you have them underneath of the div. Okay, let's see. What did Mr. Tommy Gioco say?
I say what I says.
I say what it says. It's not beta. It's beta. Beta.
I have never heard the word beta uttered in my life.
Beta. I
In
mean, you
any
did last
context.
Friday.
I did. And I thought it was an error, and then he doubled down on it.
Not only did he double down on it, he posted a short video. He posted a short of him
Oh,
saying
I didn't
beta.
see that.
And
I
I
didn't
was
see
like,
that.
oh no.
Yeah, it's pretty cringe, Tommy.
Adrian says use inspect element to give it. I know. I'm well aware. I'm just not going to. I'm being peak lazy right now. I'm testing the boundaries of what Bolt will do for me if I am as lazy as I can be. You've been roasted by Simon Cowell. It'd be funny to have like a little GIF up here of Simon Cowell.
Yeah, like a little emoji, like that site we just roasted.
Yeah, pretty much.
Emoji. Simon Cowell's tough though. I think it's a tough one to kind of I use the word train
Yo.
loosely here, but because there's not really anything that like in text form. You almost need like his voice, I don't think there's anything in text form that's going to scream Simon Cowell.
My portrait. Savage mode. Let's do it.
Versus D&D. I'm gonna have Tommy teach me D&D one day. I'm scared though.
I'm on the same page as you. I want to learn. I want to go do a D&D sesh with Tommy.
Yeah, there has to be something to it. Come on down, man.
No, you guys
We
should
live,
come to Chicago.
we live 10 minutes from each other.
Yeah, but don't.
There we go. That's good. We should have a Flintstones roaster persona.
That was worth it. Blimey.
Awesome.
Yabba dabba don't.
Okay.
This is so good. Okay. These buttons are much better, but they actually need to be overlaid on top of the image. So just give them a z-index more than the image and put them on top of the image so they match this design shown in this other screenshot. All right, let me grab the design again. Let me just grab
We're inching closer. We're almost there.
We are
it's got him in
almost
the
there.
div, but not in the div that can into the image. Yeah.
Listen. This is peak laziness.
Which that don't look too bad right there, really. I mean, we could keep that.
No, we're aiming for perfection, dude.
But we would need them to span 50% of that each.
Yeah, and I think it's the wrong order, right? The roast again goes on the left, start over goes on the right.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. Yeah.
It's fine. I just want to say for the record, I literally just closed the PR while I'm doing this. So I'm peak productivity maxing. Come to Chicago and let's just do a D&D session in Chicago.
Yeah, I'm a lot closer to Chicago right now.
Hey, come on up.
Tommy's not though.
No, Tommy's not.
No, when we're in I'm going to ValioCon. So he's going to be there.
Oh,
You're
boom.
gonna be there.
There we go. There we go.
There we go. I wonder if anyone else in the chat is coming. I doubt it, but you should be. Is it Valio or it's Valio? ValioCon, right? Is that what we decided? ValioCon.
Yes. ValioCon. Not
yeah, for those that
Vallejo. Tommy thought it was Vallejo.
Yeah. For those that are looking for something to do.
Brother, look at that. Look at that.
Got it? Boom, perfect. Yeah. Now I don't want to push this too far, but there is a slight gradient down there. I don't know if you noticed it.
I didn't notice it.
Behind we don't do that right now. It's a little finicky. Go to my designs or pull up my screen or whatever. Yeah, you see how there's like a gradient to go over the image? It's the details. It's the details, okay? We don't have to.
I'm not doing that.
Oh man.
No, that's not happening. Flip the order of these buttons. Roast again should be on the left, start over should be on the right. I mean, I could try to do it. Let me grab a little secret here. Watch this. Watch this.
The hell you
also, add the following CSS as an overlay on top of the image container.
Mm.
Boom. Boom.
Oh,
Boom. Rectangle 4, baby. Somebody doesn't name their layers.
I don't, especially not for this.
You're supposed to say, what are you talking about, dude? I named it Rectangle 4.
Yeah, dude. Figma has AI layer naming. And I don't even use that crap.
They do?
Yeah,
Oh, that's interesting.
sure.
Didn't know that. This message didn't complete the response. Sweet.
I'm gonna name them for you. Okay.
No, please
Chuck
don't.
licenses.
It seems like it's doing something. It's updating the TSX, the old TypeScripter. All right, dude, you've got to design the leaderboard for us. That way, on our next stream, we can implement the leaderboard.
Okay.
I think that would be fun
Can do.
to have a
Can
little
do.
leaderboard.
Yep.
Basically, what I think we need to be prepared for is that when the hackathon is over and everybody's submitting their stuff, this needs to be ready to roll to roast it all.
Oh. I
Yeah.
like that. I like that.
It's just gonna roast everybody.
Just pull that one out of your back pocket or what?
I just made it up on the spot.
Yeah. Check those layer
Right.
names then in Figma though. Check those out.
All right.
Boom.
Image background. Roast again button container. Start over button container. Screenshot 2025-0606 at 11:19
And I
13 a.m.
it didn't do that. It didn't do that. Much better, huh? You didn't cover Adrian's flight to ValioCon. What's up with that?
Dude, I'm broke. I'm not covering anybody's flights.
Hunter just bought a boat. He needs some time to recover financially from that.
That is right. And I remodeled a basement at the same time because I'm a dumbass.
Yeah. And I just bought land, so we're both broke. We need some time to bounce back.
So is Bolt better than Cursor? They're very different. I think Bolt's the best in its category. Comparing it to like V0, Replit, Lovable. I find that Bolt is like the most enjoyable to use. But I wouldn't compare it to like Cursor or a Claude Code or anything like that. Which, by the way, I'm not even using Cursor anymore. I just use Claude Code.
Where does Windsurf fit in? What category? Not knowing anything about Windsurf, is it more in the Cursor category, or the Bolt category, or like neither?
It and Cursor are both VS Code forks, so they're IDEs. Okay. Bam! Look at that gradient.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
That's perfect.
You like it?
I like it.
Dude, I'm going out on top. I'm calling this victory. All right, I'm taking this win.
It's perfect.
I'm committing this to GitHub. Not really. I'm just gonna leave it as is in Bolt. I don't need to commit it to GitHub. But this is good. I like this.
That's good. Yeah.
All right.
So next time leaderboard.
Next time leaderboard. Next time we're gonna do leaderboard.
Yeah.
I might figure out the URL roasting properly in the interim.
Mm-hmm.
I might make a little time to do that. But yeah, next time we got to do leaderboard.
Good stuff.
I think it would be nice.
Good stuff.
All right, this is it. This is the end. I'm going out on top, dude.
Oh, we went over our time on this one.
Oh, dude, we've been
45 minutes.
An hour. Wow.
I know. Where'd it go, bro?
We roasted 2 websites, talked about absolutely nothing, and we moved some buttons around. This was success.
It was success.
Yeah. All right, dude. We're gonna do this again in a couple days. We're gonna build the leaderboard.
We do this again on Friday. Are we doing it on Friday? Is that?
Well, I got released on Friday. Friday might be tough for me. We can see. Do you need? We'll text. We'll figure it out. We'll surprise the people.
We'll see. All right. Keep them on their toes.
All right, buddy. All right.
All right. See
He's
you
out.
guys.
We're just going to end the stream arbitrarily. Bye
Yep.
bye.
Boom. Done.
This has been a very unusual episode of Release Notes, brought to you by Brett and Hunter. Bye. See you, everybody.